Welcome back to podcast. This is episode 10. I hope it's 10. I hope I didn't just fuck that up. Anyways, welcome back. It is holidays. I am one for holidays, very much so. And it's going to be, I'm excited for the holidays that have passed, Thanksgiving, and I'm excited for the holidays that are coming, Christmas. With that being said, I wanted to do a themed episode and ask you questions in lieu of the holidays, if you're up for it.
Yeah, try to be.
How are you doing, by the way?
Holidays nowadays make me sad since the passing of your grandmother, but
Yeah.
I'm up to your questions, I guess.
So, all right. Well, let's see if we can try and raise those spirits. First question of the podcast is, what is your favorite, I want to say Christmas song, but I guess we can say holiday song, because it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas oriented.
I saw Santa coming down the chimney naked.
You mean I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus?
No, I saw Santa coming down the chimney naked.
Is that an actual song?
No, but I'd like somebody to write a song like that.
No, why do you want to see Santa coming down the naked?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, God. Fine, that's a good one. Do you prefer it by any specific artist, or you just like the song in general?
I don't remember names. I'm 77 years old.
Look, I'm not, fuck it. I just, in case you had like, Elvis, I want Elvis, or like, I want Sinatra. I don't know, maybe you had a specific one.
Don't know. I don't know.
It's fine. No, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to cut you short on your song.
Yeah, Elvis is cool.
Okay.
He gives a little flair to the song.
Okay. Mine would have to be, oh God, I'm already forgetting the name of the song. Nat King Cole, Chestnuts Roasting on a Winter, Chestnuts Roasting on a Winter Fire, Jack Frost and your nose. Oh no, what's the name of the song? I'm gonna have oh no. Christmas song, Nat King Cole. Everyone who's listening is probably, oh my God, they're probably so pissed.
All the two people that are listening?
Oh yeah, no, actually, there were 9 people who listened on the last episode. So
yeah, that's because I went over the episode twice.
Oh my, all right, fine. Well, it's just still 7.
Okay.
I guess it's called the Christmas song. Is it really called the Christmas song? No.
It could be. Nat King Cole is one of the greatest singers of all time.
I can agree to that. So anyways, for those who know, I'm having a absolutely moment here. It's the one where it's Chestnuts Roasting on a Winter Fire. That by Nat King Cole. I love it. It's a very warm and holiday feeling song, and I like it at like an evening where the Christmas tree is lit up and we've got some hot chocolate, even though I can't have dairy. And that song is in the background. Beautiful. Love it. All right. Okay. What was one song that you hate from Christmas or the holidays?
I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, why would she want to be kissing Santa Claus? She could be kissing my father. Santa Claus was a big fat guy with a beard who smelled from being on the sled and rainbow dust.
Rainbow dust. All right. You got something out for Santa, I could see. God. Oh, I just also remember a close second on my favorite song is Maliki Maka. I like that one. It's a cute one.
Oh, a what?
Maliki Maka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
Oh, never heard that song.
The island da 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 send to you na na na. Oh yeah, whatever.
Never heard it. Okay.
It's a cute one. I like it. Close second. My least favorite is obviously going to be Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas." Absolutely, 1,000 times over, every single time. That woman makes $100,000 a year by doing nothing and just having that song played every freaking mall. If I wasn't gonna pick that one, I would say Elvis's "Blue Christmas." I like a lot of other Elvis songs, but personally, Elvis's "Blue Christmas" I have heard so many times that I physically get nauseous sometimes from listening to it now. I don't know why. I don't know what my body's reaction to it is, but it's too much. I've had it. Like, if you played at a party, I'll bear it, but like, no bueno.
Okay, I have the album, but
well, that's the thing. His other songs, I'm definitely here for. Specifically, "Blue Christmas." When he sings "Blue Christmas," every other song, fine, but it's "Blue Christmas" because I've heard it so many times. It's like Mariah Carey's song. It's so often that I'm now like against it to the point where I don't.
Yeah, you see, I like that song. I like that song.
Well,
it fits my the way I feel. I like that song.
No, you gotta feel good, not blue. So, all right, this next one you can answer either one way or both ways, which is, do you have any traditions that you did or that you maybe used to do for Hanukkah or Christmas, aside from like the basic ones, like not basic, but like the specific ones? Like, yes, for Hanukkah, you have specific traditions you have to do to follow your religion. Same thing with Christmas. You put up the tree, you put up the lights. But was there anything, shall we say, unique to you or your family or in general that maybe you did that maybe not everyone else does?
Yeah, I'm sure other people do it, but we did it in excess. The thing I remember the most was all of a sudden, going on Christmas, a few days before Christmas, your grandmother saying to me, "Okay, we got to start wrapping presents." And this was every Christmas. And I said, "Okay, how long is this going to take?" And she would say, "Forever." I said, "What do you mean forever?" And then she'd take me into this giant walk-in closet where she had gifts stored for you, your sister, your brother, your mother, for my son, my daughter-in-law, my two grandchildren, even though they celebrate Hanukkah. And I used to go, "Nella, are you serious?" And for me. And she used to say, "Yes, we got to start wrapping." And that was the first tradition. And then the second part of the tradition was, she used to say to me, "And every package has to be neat." And I used to go, "Yeah, okay." And she used to put all your presents, all your brother and sister's presents aside for me to wrap, because she knew that you and the rest of the grandchildren were just going to rip the crap out of the presents, and it didn't make a difference how they looked. So yes. all of a sudden I'd get, without exaggeration, maybe 40 presents.
Yeah.
That sound good? That sounds good? Okay.
Well, because it was for like 3 different people.
Yeah. And I would get up early in the morning and go through 6 rolls of Scotch tape, loads and loads of wrapping paper, with ribbons, and then I'd have them piled up. I mean, piled up. And the tradition was, your grandmother would come in and say, "That's not very neat." And I used to say, "Yeah, but they're going to rip it up." And I used to give it to her to put on the side so that when you came to visit us, whether it was in New York or in Florida, that you wouldn't see them. And lo and behold, if it was really not too neat, guess what she would do?
Well, she'd rewrap them.
That's correct.
Oh yeah.
And then I would say, okay, man, I finished this all in one day. And she would say, no, 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 no. And then out would come more presents. You want to help me? No, but more presents. So that was the tradition every year. And I would say, thank heaven we could afford it. And I, really don't want to, make people who don't have money feel bad. But, we spent thousands of dollars on presents. And I would say it took us the 2-3 days to do. And then you guys would march in, whether it was in our apartment in New York or in Florida. And what took days to wrap, you'd sit around. Your grandmother decorated this house absolutely gorgeous. And, I'm Jewish, she was Baptist, and we'd have a giant Christmas tree with wonderful, wonderful decorations, and the whole house, interior and outside, were decorated, and everybody would take their turns unwrapping the presents, and until I wondered, why did we have to wrap it? Why couldn't we just give them to you? So those are the moments I remember every year, and I wish I had them again.
Well, we can still have them to a new degree. No, but I do. Yes, we were very blessed to get the amount of gifts, and we still are blessed to get the things that we do. Yeah, and also, I remember she was very much like my mom. She's one of these sort of like yearly hoarders. They don't buy on Black Friday. They buy like middle of the summer and then throw it in a closet. And then they buy like October. And then when it's Christmas time, they're like, okay, here's everything I've got. We're going to wrap it now. So
yeah, are we still allowed to say Black Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to get canceled.
No, that's what it's called. We're fine.
Okay. You never know. You never know where things are headed these days.
This is a holiday themed episode. We're not doing politics. Not at this episode.
Okay.
So, anyways, my tradition, I don't think I really had any, shall we say, unique traditions. I did a lot of some stuff that, like, I would say a lot of families did, was like, oh, the youngest gets to put the star up, or the youngest opens the first gift, or things like that. I think something that not everyone does, but is still relatively common, is something that me, my mom, and my sister have started doing in the past couple of years, which is Christmas Day seeing a movie. And I know it's I've heard of families doing that, where on Christmas Day, they open their gifts, they have a good time, and then they go see a movie. And that's what we do. I think it's really fun. I think it's a nice tradition that we are starting, because we've only done it for the past couple of years. So I don't know if that's technically a tradition yet, but we have continued on. Do you have any Hanukah traditions, or is it just the holiday, that's sort of your holiday one?
Well,
was there any maybe that as a kid, maybe did you have one? Or
well, the traditions were, there are many days for Hanukkah.
Yeah.
And every child opens up one gift per day for Hanukkah. And I remember, because we were multi-religious, like I said, and we basically celebrated more thoroughly Christmas because it was more fun. But I always remember my grandchildren who are Jewish, saying, I want to go to Grandpa's because he has a tree, and Grandma, and they were very, very young. And there are going to be a lot of gifts under the tree. We only get one gift every night, So I remember apart from the religious following on Hanukkah, one gift a night, and it was special, and playing games with a dreidel, and going back to when I was a little boy, I had very loving grandparents who we really celebrated Hanukkah and all my religious holidays. So I have that in the back of my mind, but nothing so much outstanding,
Okay. All right. I can't say I have any traditions with Hanukkah because I'm not Jewish. So
You're not Jewish.
no.
Your mother speaks more Jewish than I do.
I know she does. Well, that's like she speaks more Greek than my dad.
Yeah. Okay.
So, for those who don't know, she's not Greek. Anyways, all right. This one is a hypothetical, almost like a would you rather, but not. Given it's winter, and we need to go into mild hibernation to protect ourselves from the winter. If you had to gain 10 pounds for hibernation/winter, what would you eat to gain that weight? If you could eat it and gain the weight with like no health issues, like you didn't, it's just, this is what you'd use to gain the weight.
Chicken Parmesan and pizza.
No M&Ms?
No more. I'm off of that. Chicken Parmesan and pizza. I could eat that every night.
Okay. Well, which kind of pizza? Are we having that vegan pizza? Or we have a normal pizza?
No, I got the pills. I can have a regular pizza. I like pepperoni pizza.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's a fair argument. If I had to eat, what would I eat? I would have we used to call it Nanu's special soup. Nanu is Greek for grandma. It was my dad's side grandma. She had a soup that she would make with meat and whole tomatoes and orzo. And I would have, I don't even know if that's like weight gaining, but it is so good. I would have that.
And
with the assumption that I could have tomatoes, because right now I can't have tomatoes. But I would have that, and I would have the pizza from my old town. My sister and I still call it pizza with tomatoes. That was when we called it when we were 2 and 5. I don't know the name of the actual pizza place, but if you put me in the old town, I can literally walk you to the place. I would have both those things endlessly. The pizza paper thing.
What about my standing?
Wait, no, I was gonna say, wait, you're the roast that you get me.
That's right.
Yeah, the roast, that roast. So those 3 things, that's what I would do, because I can't, the soup are so good. That's perfect. I'll have the soup in the morning. I'll have the pizza for lunch, and then I'll have your roast for dinner. And that's what I'll do.
That's going on 20 pounds. Yeah, okay.
Well, that's fine. I could use it. That's fair.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, great. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm hungry. And now I really want that soup and the pizza, even though I can't have tomatoes anymore. So.
And I just ate before the podcast, and now I got pizza. Making me hungry again.
Well, it's never a bad time for a slice of pizza. I can't tell you how many times when I go into class in New York and I walk by those dollar pizza places. I want a slice so bad. It's probably awfully oily and it's so unhealthy, but dollar pizza is so.
No, I never heard of dollar pizza.
It's in New York. It's it's about I would say it's on par to like a Dirty Water Dog. It's good, but it's wildly unhealthy for you.
Okay.
But
you only live once.
Well, it's good. It's cheap, and it gets the job done. But it's so good. It's so good. It's $1 a slice.
Okay.
God. Yeah. I would still trade that though. I want the pizza with tomatoes from my old town. That's what I want because that pizza is paper thin all the way around with chunky tomatoes on top and basil and a small amount of cheese and it's doughy. It's not like ultra cooked and crispy. And because it's so thin, a normal person could eat like a whole pie and be like, let's get more. It's so good. So good. And the place closes at like 4 or 5 every day because it's all fresh made. Oh, God. Now I'm hungry.
Okay.
God. All right. We got to switch topics because I'm getting too hungry. um, I think you've kind of already answered this, but do you prefer a more Christmas or Hanukkah themed holiday?
Christmas.
Okay.
It's more. I like the gift giving. I like the decoration.
It's more festive. It's more. It's more sprightly.
Well, yeah, Hanukkah is festive, but I just remember we used to start decorating right before Thanksgiving, and we have a big house, and you remember how beautiful it was with the
Yes.
with the garland and everything. By the way, all the Santas I sent you, are they out yet?
A couple of them are, yeah. We've got small for those who are listening, he used to have a bunch of small little like 2-3 foot Santas that are very ornate and very pretty. So my mom put a couple of them out. Yes. The one that I do miss is the Santa that made me want to fight, that life-size one that you used to have.
Yeah, I threw him out.
I'm glad you did.
Because his leg's broken. I didn't want an amputee Santa.
I would have broken his leg. That was me. I broke his leg.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't actually break his leg.
Yeah, okay.
God, that Santa. It was great to have. It was kind of fun when I was a kid. And then somewhere around high school, there was 1 or 2 times where I was up at 2 a.m. We were visiting and I was trying to get cereal. And I went in that room. I think I wanted to play on the Xbox or something. And I swear to God, I saw that son of a bitch in the dark and I thought it was a person. And I almost dropped my bowl of cereal to attack it. Like I almost, oh my God. And then I like stood there for a minute and I was like, oh God, it's the Santa. We're okay. Multiple occasions have I had mild panic attacks because that goddamn Santa was just chilling out in the corner staring at me.
Can I tell you a story? Can I tell you
Go ahead.
A story?
I love the stories.
Well, you heard this though. I think we were living in a very small apartment, just my wife, your grandmother rather, and your mother, and David, and I was working what we call in the ghetto, in Bedford-Stuyvesant.
Yes.
And one day, a truck pulled up and said, "Do you want to buy these Christmas stuff?" And I said, "What is it?" And I opened it up. It was a 5-foot bear. And I said, "Do you have another one?" He says, "No." And a big Curious George. And I put it in the back of my MGB convertible, and it was lightly snowing, and I put something over it so it wouldn't get wet. And I drove it home. This was on, Christmas Eve. We couldn't hide it. It was too big. And the bear was for your mother. She was older. I think she was 10 and a half. And her brother was 8 and a half. And we put it out in the living room, which was decorated. And remember, it's a very small apartment. And your mother and I are sleeping, and all of a sudden, my son David goes into the living room, and it was dark, and he comes running out, and he says to your mother Janine, he says, Janine, there are robbers in the living room. Somebody's trying to steal our gifts. And it was the bear and Curious George. So I remember that significantly, and that goes back like 40 years.
I was gonna say that's like 40 years ago. Yeah,
More than 40 years. But I always remember that.
that's great. I love that one.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Yeah. So
Oh God, that's great. So all right, let's go to the next one. Where am I?
I don't. Where are you?
I don't know. We're on a space rock floating through space and energy and time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you had to pick one thing from both holidays for you, uh, under this quote, it wouldn't be Christmas without blank. Additionally, it wouldn't be Hanukkah without blank.
It wouldn't be Christmas without my wife, and it wouldn't be Hanukkah without my son and his family.
That was a lot better answer than I was anticipating. That one hit the heart.
Yeah.
I was expecting like the Christmas tree, Santa, or like the menorah. No, okay.
No, those are just tangibles.
I know they're tangibles, and I know that they're materials that mean very little in comparison to the time that we spend with people. I just wasn't anticipating it. Damn it.
Yeah, and I also can't forget the fate. See, you're 23, your sister's 25. This little, your little brother and your mother, but I can't forget the wonderful faces that I saw on Christmas and Hanukkah when all little people were opening up presents and a surprise. It was wonderful, and giving them the garbage bags to throw the wrappings in.
Yes.
And then to see the wonderful faces of the garbage men picking up, 25, 50-gallon garbage bags,
Yep.
So those are the little things that you remember.
Okay. I think for me, it has to be decorating the tree, and it's not necessarily the tree itself, but it's the decorating it with the family, with loved ones. It doesn't have to be immediate family, like my girlfriend could be there or you could be there, but the act of decorating the tree, with music in the background and evening, that's what I like. I think that's a hearty sign of Christmas for me.
You're touching on my heart now.
Oh no, I'm sorry. All right. Well, let's swap. I don't want to get too emotional about it. It's okay. What was the best toy you ever got as a kid from one of your holiday gifts?
My best toy. I guess when I was, you're gonna laugh. I think it was a black Schwinn Phantom truck bike.
Nice. No, that's
Yeah.
I was expecting some form of like a bike or something, because I know when you were a kid that was huge.
Yeah, it was expensive. It was something I was like a person would a rodeo guy would stand on a horse and do tricks. I'd go down the biggest hill on it and stand on the seat and do tricks on it. I got real pro and go all over the neighborhood with it. So I loved it. Yeah.
That's fair.
If I had it now, it'd be worth a lot of money.
Oh, it'd be worth ridiculous money. But no, I was expecting some form of like a bike or something along. I was expecting one of two things. It was either going to be like a bike or something along those lines, or it was going to be something like small and completely like personal to you. So mine is kind of similar, but it's sort of the new age version. Was my first longboard. It was an Arbor 36-inch. I don't remember the wheels on it, and I still have it. It's over there. That one plus the second one I have, I used those for 3 years at college.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
remember. I remember.
Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I remember watching you coming back from your radio show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a, because when I first got it in whatever high school, I really couldn't use it a ton where I was, because where we were was sort of country roads and there was no sidewalks and there were ditches on either side. And if a car came blitzing around the corner, I was dead. So I had to wait till college. But once I did, I used those boards. I think I went through about 3 pairs of shoes because of riding them so much.
Yeah, well, you're also 6'7". When you took one stride, you were
Halfway to
going.
Canada.
That's right.
So, but yeah, I loved riding those boards for so many reasons. I used to go to class in them. It was great. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. Like it's one of those things where I wish I could longboard right now, because that's how much I enjoyed longboarding. I didn't do it for the tricks. I did it so that I could go places and decompress and just sort of ride and experience. But yeah,
And what my close second was?
what?
A professional baseball glove.
Ooh, okay. You, I
That
was gonna say you probably use that one a lot.
I did, and I had it up until I was about 20 in the trunk of my car, and my car was stolen, and it was gone.
Wow.
But it was wonderful.
Wow, that's good. It served its purpose.
It did. It did.
So, all right. What kind of shopper are you in terms of holidays? Are you like grandma, year-long hoarder? Are you Black Friday shopper? Are you Christmas Eve shopper? Are you sort of the month of December shopper?
I am break out the money, look for what looks nice, just buy it because I like it. Don't, if there's a sale, wonderfully.
If not,
and I buy each one for each person, hopefully that they will like it, and try to buy quality.
okay, that's pretty good. So, but do you do it? You do it in advance? Do you do it over?
I just do it during the month of December.
Okay, all right. So at least you're early enough where it's the month.
That's correct. The month, I have to still wrap it.
Well, of course, yeah.
But now we're into cash, so
I would say I am a couple months in advance. So I tend to shop in advance. I wouldn't say I do what my mom does, which is year-long hoarding. But like I'll shop months in advance. Like if I see something, like let's say for my girlfriend's birthday is in August. It's the end of August. And if let's say I see something in May and I'm like, oh, this would be a really great gift for her. If it's something that like I feel is either big enough where I could give it as a birthday gift and not something I can just get her for the day, I'll save it. I'll put it somewhere and I'll hide it, and then I'll get it and collect a couple of things over whatever long period and then give it to her for her birthday. And then afterwards, anything I get after her birthday obviously will go towards Christmas. So I will find things months in advance. Do I get all of my shopping done months in advance? No, because there are things that like, a week before I'll be like, oh, I really want to get this for her. Or, oh, I didn't get everything I wanted to get her, so I'm going to get this now. So I will shop anywhere between a few months to a few weeks before.
I would do that. I'll shop in advance if I'm buying expensive jewelry as a gift, and there's a good sale.
Right.
I would go and buy it and store it away. So otherwise, December is close enough.
Yeah, that's fair. So, all right, that's cool. What is your, I guess you can answer this for both. What is your favorite dish? Specifically for Hanukkah, is there like a special like Jewish dish that you like making for Hanukkah, or that is usually made for Hanukkah that you used to eat? And then is there a specific holiday, Christmas related dish that you will make that you enjoy? If there's one that you use for both, that's fine. But I don't know if there's two, then by all means list two.
I don't recall anything being favorite for Hanukkah. You know, we used to have for Hanukkah. It's not, religious oriented, but my mother used to make these delicious breaded veal cutlets for Hanukkah.
Okay.
They were out of this world. But there was so many different dishes out there, and for Christmas, we used to have, a nice prime rib and a ham, if you recall.
Yeah, ham with slices of pineapple on top.
Yeah. So, we had loads of food because for Christmas, somebody in the family was a very big eater.
Well, we all remember. And then there was me. And then there was me who used to eat as well. Not so much.
Yes. And then now we have one now in training.
Now we got the little one in training. That's good.
Yeah.
Mine has to be the roast that we make now, which is the brown sugar with the roast. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, you're getting it for Christmas too.
I'm excited. I am waiting for it. It's so good. God damn it.
You'll tell me when you're tired of it.
I'm not. It's good. It's good. So want you to know, we had Thanksgiving and then we made it like 2 days later. I finished that whole thing in a day and a half, almost 2 days, before I even touched the rest of the turkey. And I made the turkey.
Yeah. You put a shine on it?
What?
You put a shine on the bones?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh,
are you still eating soup from the bones?
No, we can't have the soup because the tomatoes, the soup that my mom used to make was that special soup with the tomatoes and the meat. And she would use the bones for the broth, but we can't have tomatoes anymore. For those who don't know, I'm on a specific diet to help a portion of my body with skin issues. And part of the diet regards not having nightshades, which is tomatoes. And it seems to be working pretty well so far.
Good.
So, but sad to say, no in tomatoes because can't have pizza, can't have soups, can't have so many things that have tomatoes in it. But regardless, yes, that roast is outstanding. So, next one. Favorite Christmas movie? If you have one.
Saw.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. I'm glad you got a kick out of that one.
I don't remember the name. I just
describe it.
It's with James Stewart.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart.
It has to be everybody's if they're at my age. Where he gets to appreciate his family and what he has. He has a dream.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie.
All right, that's fair. Fair. I think that's a good film.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite has to be A Christmas Carol with Kelsey Grammer. It's the movie musical. I would say either that one or no, it's either that one or the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. And that's just because the Tim Allen one was one that I grew up with, and it's very much got like the film itself has a lot of Christmas spirit in it, and I like it. It's cute. It's
Yeah,
fun.
it's cute.
Definitely one of those ones that like if any films I see for the holidays, like that's one of the ones I'd like to see at least once a year. And then a close runner up would have to be Home Alone 2. With not one, Home Alone 2 is better. It's just funnier and it's just better. I like it. That's the one where he gets stuck in New York.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, specifically my top one would either be Kelsey Grammer's Christmas Carol or The Santa Claus. No, Kelsey Grammer's is first. I like that one.
Okay, good.
So if this one is actually holiday related, not even Christmas related, but if you could remove one holiday off the calendar, what would you remove?
One holiday. I would say Christmas.
You would remove Christmas.
Yeah.
Why?
Look how much money I could save.
Why?
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I know.
I just wanted to see your reaction.
Thanks.
No, I like holidays. I don't know if it's a holiday, but any religious holiday where you have to pray for forgiveness, to have another good year, and that to me, I don't even know if you call that a holiday. Anything that doesn't bring laughter and joy in any religion, I would want to eliminate.
Wow, that's a very philosophical response to a question. I like that.
Yeah.
Mine is quite simple. Columbus Day. Because it's not Columbus Day. We shouldn't be celebrating
it got canceled already.
Well, but rightfully so, because I'm not a huge fan of Columbus. Man's brought rape, disease, and arguably claimed the land that was already claimed by natives. So we're not going to get into. It's not no politics. No politics.
Hey, you never know. Next year at this time, Christmas will get canceled.
No, we're not. No, we can't cancel Christmas. No.
Well, we can.
Well, we're not. No. Nope. No, I would remove Columbus Day, and I believe it's already been renamed officially to Indigenous Peoples Day. I hope it has, unless that's technically like a dual holiday. Otherwise, I would remove specifically Columbus Day and replace it with Indigenous Peoples Day. Last question.
Do you think we'll ever have an all rappers day like boom, 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 boom? You ever think so?
No.
No.
We have no reason to.
Well, there's always a reason to.
No, there's not. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell? Why do they need a holiday?
Because you never know. You never know.
Oh, you never.
Okay.
Just give them one in case. You never know. They may do something.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
All right. Last question. As a Jewish man, do you believe in Santa Claus?
Santa Claus is something you have to have faith in, like God. Do I believe in Santa Claus? I believe that if people believe in it and it makes them happy, that's good about Santa Claus. I believe if people believe in God and it makes them happy, that's great to have God.
So you believe in the goodness that he does and brings to the hope and joy.
I believe in the hope and the joy that Santa Claus brings, that you have to have faith that there is a Santa Claus, just like you have to have faith that there is a God.
Fine, I'll take that answer. Santa Claus is real. That's all I'm saying. He's chilling out in the North Pole with Tim Allen's chilling out in the North Pole, and he's doing fine. That's how we're ending it right there.
Well, because kids believe in Santa Claus. And I would always tell them, yes, Santa Claus exists. And if it makes them happy, children need something to make them happy in this day and age and in my day and age.
Well,
So I would always say, yes, Santa Claus exists.
good, because he does.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Well, and with that, I think we're going to end it. I would like to wish all the listeners happy holidays.
Happy holidays, listeners.
Happy holidays. Regarding what you celebrate, doesn't matter. I hope you have a good one. I hope you have a good holidays. I believe we will have one more episode before the new year. So we will come back for that one. Until then.
Next week's going to be a fiery episode.
Oh, you mean the next one? Oh, yeah. I know you want to talk about some things.
Yeah, and I'm gonna preempt it by saying the statements made on these episodes don't necessarily involve you, because I don't want you to get canceled in life.
Thank you. It's so, yeah, just be anyone who's a active listener, just be ready for the next one. That's all.
Okay, happy holidays, everybody. Enjoy them and enjoy your family.
Yes.
Life is worth living on Christmas.
Yeah, I agree. Peace out.
Peace out.